Guys, welcome to my channel Tech in Apps, and this is a much waiting course. Finally I brought the React course. So we are going to start with the third video in our React, but this will be like the we'll deep dive into React from today. We'll understand the basics and we'll proceed from there. And as you know, by the way, I'm Abhishek, right? A techie with 3.3 years of experience and 4 years in teaching, right? I love teaching, guys. I really love teaching, and so I'm here. Newton School gave me that opportunity, and you know, guys, Newton School, who are they? They are the one who can help you to bang a career in tech. And what is the tagline? No pay till you get a salary of 5 lakhs or more, right? Awesome. So finally, once with their product of Launchpad, I am bringing you this video. This video will be both be available on YouTube and Launchpad. Okay, but on Launchpad you will get much more features like quiz, assignments, and a lot along with the videos. Okay, so do check out that. Okay, I have attached the link in the description. Okay, so now let's get started. Okay, about this video. So this video, as you know, will start with our Hello World program in React. So you'll understand like how to generate the React application. Okay, and what are measures, how to start and how to start coding, and we'll get the basic idea of the things. Okay, so let's go to our React. So the first thing we have to understand how to set up a React project. Okay, so now see, I just don't want you to give the commands directly. This is a command, you use it and you'll be able to set up the project. No, not at all. What I'll do, I'll show you where you guys can look for commands. Maybe this is a command for today. What if the command changed tomorrow? And it has. It's not the first time. So whenever we study a topic, whenever especially we study a framework, okay, the things get updated from time to time. So what will I do? In this case, usually we'll go to documentation or GitHub where their official documentation is there or their official repo is there. Okay, we'll have a look from that place and we'll continue. Okay. So this way you guys will have a habit of reading the documentation, official docs, GitHub, and a lot of stuff, which is very important for any kind of development. Okay, so let's look. I'm on a dual screen, guys, so if my eyes is not pointing directly to you, it means I'm looking at my other screen. Okay, so let's come here, and finally we have to start with React. So let's visit React docs. How can we get started without React docs? It's just not possible, right? This is the official documentation of React. Okay, React get started. So let me click on React. This is the official documentation of React. Okay, before we get started, there is 3 main features of React which we'll discuss one by one. Okay, the feature you can say declarative. Okay, number 2, it's component based. That is second point. Third, learn once, write anywhere. What does that mean? We'll see later while along with the course what does these 3 terms means. Okay, as you go below in the example, you will see a term JSX. We'll also have a look what is JSX. Okay, but you will see a syntax. This looks similar to something like what do you say, HTML, right? Yeah, it's similar. So JSX is actually quite similar to HTML. Okay, and the next thing is like you can see a class thing, right? A class has been written and it's extending something, right? Similarly, class has been written extending something. You don't have to understand the things, you just have to get a basic idea what are few terms, like it's declarative, component based, learn once, write anywhere. And there is something we write in form of HTML, which is like called JS, like here we call it a JSX. Basically it's not HTML, it's JSX. And then there are a lot of class things, right? So basically now class thing has become a matter of past. So now we are more concerned about functional based component. So instead of class we create a function. So I can say, yeah, React docs is little outdated. Okay, it has not been updated. It will soon be updated, I guess, because you know who is behind React? Facebook, guys. Of course they will update it soon. So of course we'll come to this, we'll visit this again and again. Okay, let's go to docs. We'll visit this again and again. There are a lot of topic, there are a lot of main concept that we need to go. Advanced guide, these are not necessarily advanced, but yeah, advanced guys, API reference, hooks, and so on. So a lot of topics. Okay, so now since this has gone a little outdated, so what to do, how to get started with the things? Okay, the one thing is quite updated there. like GitHub repo that is very much updated. So let's go there. So React, GitHub, just give it a search because you will get Facebook React. This is the one, right? This is the one we want to open it. Facebook create reactor. So we'll understand how to create the reactor. Okay, a big piece of code. We are hardly concerned about it now. Let's come down to understand the document. Okay. So they have given a quick overview how we can get started with the React. So how we can create something. NPX, remember NPX we downloaded last time, NPM, NPX, and these all things, Node. Okay, so the point is currently will not go in desktop NPX. Like basically there is a thing. What is difference between NPX and NPM? We'll come to that later. Okay, keep it for a little later. Okay, for now the command is NPX. Next command is create React app. The third thing is whatever is the name of your app. Okay, there are few restrictions in the name. Any letter in the name cannot be a caps. Okay. Earlier, like we used command like this to create React app. Okay, so commands can change sometime. So you need to understand where you have to look. Okay. I'll put a link to this in the like what do you say in the video below. So don't worry about that. Okay. So these are the things. There are a lot of things you can see. Okay, great, awesome. Okay guys, so now let's understand how to get started with React. So let's go to my terminal. Okay, I can use this terminal for now. So I'll go to terminal. Let's click on new terminal. Okay, and let's get started with this terminal. Okay, I made it here. Okay, what commands to write here? I am already inside the React folder that I made it. Okay, now here we'll start working. Okay, so let's start working. Give me a second guys. Yeah. So now what is the command that we saw? So please don't copy and paste the command. No, you'll just write it in a few times, you'll remember it. NPX, okay, create React app. Yeah, number of things I'll show you now. Okay, so first I'll show you the things that can produce error. Okay, let's suppose I write a name like hello world. So hello world. So remember the first point I told you, any letters in the name should not be capital. What if you put a capital, started with a capital? Let's start it and then we'll understand what will happen. It will keep on running for a few, this is for the first few times, so I'll show you the entire thing. Okay, from the next time I'll make it a little fast forward. Okay, cannot create a project name hello world because the NPM naming restrictions. Name can no longer contain capital letters. You may assume that the first letter should not be capital. What if we put the middle letter capital? No. Any letter cannot be capital in the entire name. You will get the same error. Let's have a look. Same error, right? Name. So remember it. No capital letters. Okay. Okay. How did I clean it? If you are on Windows, you can use Command K, or if you are if you're on other operating system, use Control L. It's for all the operating system, irrespective of whether you are on Windows, Mac, or whatever, like Linux, something. Okay, so now let's create our app. Let's name it Hello World. Okay, so we'll be starting with the Hello World. Let's make it Hello React. That sounds much better, right? Hello React. Okay, it will take a while. I will not fast forward the videos. The reason for that is, let's see. So I'll show you a few things. Our project is made, right? Folder is made Hello React. Inside that folder, you can see there are a number of packages, package.json and yarn.log. What are these? We'll see later. But remember, these are the initial files that are created. Okay, let it proceed. It will take a while, maybe a minute or two. I'll hang on, like I'll not fast forward it this time. For the next time, like 1 or 2 times I can put it like this, then I can fast forward, or I can already create a React project. Okay, and then when we get started, we'll use the same one. Okay, let it till it happens. Let's be here. Okay, so till let's visit the documentation. Okay, in the documentation they have given a tutorial how you can get started with the React. It's okay, I recommend not to follow the like what is a React org for now. Whatever you need to learn on the go, I recommend you go and read it. Don't just follow it blindly, because the things need to be updated a little, right? There are a lot of things that need to be updated. Okay, so we'll start with the hello world. They also started with the hello world. Okay, so my hello world and their hello world will be a little different. Okay, okay, so there are a lot of things, lot of basic things that we'll understand with this project. Okay, and along with a lot of other projects, we'll understand more and more things. I prefer teaching in a project based way rather than explaining the concept first then teaching you. So because if we do the practical, you will see the live example. Oh, this can be used this. You may not know that this is something, okay, but you know how to use it. Then when I say you, oh, this is props, or this is state, or you will realize, oh, this is props. That will be much fun, right? Okay, so it's done most of the thing. It will take a few 20-30 seconds more. Let it go. Yeah guys, almost about to be done. And now you can see there are a lot of folders that are getting installed. We'll get an we'll understand few of these folders, few of these files. What does it mean? Few source folder, public folder, what is node modules folder. We'll get an idea of it. Oh my god, so much code. Okay, no, nothing to worry guys. We hardly care about this folder. Okay, so they have given you a guide on Hello World. So let's ignore it for now. Okay, it's okay. That's great. But we'll have a look to this in a way which is quite different from this. So we'll start with a we'll start with almost same way, but in a little different manner. Okay, this thing. Okay, then we'll create a simple Hello World like that, and then we'll understand doing the Hello World hard way. Doing the Hello World hard way will be, it's not hard. Just I'm saying the hard way so that while doing so you'll get an idea of most of the things. What are the files needed? What is the meaning of that file? What is the use of that file? You'll get an idea of that. Okay, so I'm telling it as a hard way. So finally it's done. So when you install the app with this command, you can I am getting yarn. Okay, it's I am getting yarn because I have also installed yarn with npm. So nothing to worry. For you it may be npm, npm. And anyway, for this course I'll be using npm only, so don't worry about that. But the only thing is, at this place npm can be written for you instead of yarn. So nothing to worry. So now I have created a project hello world. So I need to go inside the hello world, right? Currently I'm inside React. So let's go to inside cd hello world. Sorry, hello React. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm inside the hello React. Okay. So let's have a look. Is our things running or not? So npm start. Press enter. It will again take a second and it will start the application. So this will take the same time every time. Whenever you do some changes and you want to see what happens, you may have to run it, or you keep on running it. Okay, so I'll tell you. Okay, so by default it opens on a port 3000. Remember it. Okay, localhost, or you can say localhost. You also call this 127.0.0.1. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let it open. And we are waiting for the default application to load. Interesting, excited. What will happen? The things must get loaded. Yup, the things has got loaded, right? So this is the default React logo. Where it is coming from, of course it's coming from somewhere. We'll see that later. And this is some text that they have written, and when you click on it, you'll go to learn React, which opens in a new tab. Okay, so but our default page is open, so that means our application is working perfectly. The things, everything is done, right? So now we'll do a simple hello world. So remember, instead we can edit this file. Instead of this, we can write a hello world. Okay, before that, let's get an idea of something. Okay. What are node modules? Node modules, you can see there are a lot of codes written. Currently, we will not discuss more about node modules. We will not touch node modules at all. Okay. You guys also don't touch. Leave node modules as it is. Don't touch it at all. Okay. We'll come to the public folder. In public folder, you can see some of the images, icons, and one interesting thing is index.html. So one interesting thing is there is index.html. Okay. One important point to note here, in line number 31 you can see a div which is empty but which have a ID root. Okay, we'll use it sometime soon. Okay, for now just remember it. Okay, that's enough our public folder. This is our source folder, okay, where all our codes are actually written. We'll be working most of the time here. Okay, we have a Git Ignore. Hope you guys know about Git Ignore. Whatever file names you wrote here will not be pushed when you are pushing this project to Git. Package.json. Now this is an important file. You can see what are the things in the name of the project, the version of the project, okay, the dependencies, and there are a lot of other steps. Okay, so with this project, React is installed, React DOM is there, React script is there, Web Vitals is there. We'll understand these things slowly when the time comes. Okay. But whenever you install some dependency, it will be listed here in your package.json. This is readme and this is yarn-log. Okay, we'll get an idea of all this. Okay, for now, let's go inside the source folder. This is a place where most of the code is written there. Okay, so now let's go to our what is app.js. Okay, you can see this is written there, right? Source, that line is written there. Added this one. What I'll do, I'll not do anything. I'll just remove this line. Okay, this is in my app.js. Hello world. Let's save it. So now I have saved it. Okay, now the good thing is as soon as you save the file, you don't have to reload the things here. Don't have to run it. It will automatically change it for you, and you can say the hello world is loaded in. Awesome. So this is a basic hello world, guys. Hope you liked it, right? So see, there are a few things we noted. First thing, how to create a React project. This is number one. Okay, once you have created a React project, make sure you go inside that folder. Okay, like I went inside that folder. After going inside that folder, you should get it should have a lot of things, public, src, other files. Okay, and now in the src folder, I went to app.js. In the app.js, I just replaced the paragraph things there with the hello world. How it worked and why it worked, we'll understand in the when we are working with the hard way to do hello world. Okay, so this was a basic way to do hello world. The idea of this part was just to keep things running. So all the things are running, there is no error there. Okay, so that was the whole idea of this video. Okay, so everyone make sure that you have no error with the installation, everything is working perfectly. Okay, so make sure of that. Then in the next part, we'll start with a difficult hello world, which will give you enough idea about these files, how to use this file, when to use this file, what is the purpose of these all files. Okay, what is the use of this index.html file, and a lot. Okay, what is the use of this package.json, how I'm using this in the project. Okay, this all idea you'll get with the help of our next hello world. Okay, and that's all guys for this video, and make sure you check out this course also on Launchpad, and on Launchpad you'll get a lot of instructors like me for a variety of courses. Okay, and at the end guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also click on the bell icon so you'll get all the notifications. Okay, and stay tuned for my next videos on React. I'll make sure my videos are coming daily on React. Okay guys, awesome. I'll see you later. Then bye bye.